Skadoosh ASMR heavy. Hello there, hello there, hello there, hello there. How are you today? How are you today? How are you today? How are you today? Hopefully this video finds you well. Hopefully this video finds you well, yeah. It's me, your best bud with the ASMR goods. Hopefully anyway, hopefully. So yeah, that's right. We're doing it. What's on my iPad in 2025? This was so 25 years ago, mate. The internet and YouTube weren't even a thing then, but it was so then. It's a bit of a twist though. There's a twist, kind of. This is my iPad from back in the day. Like, I'm not sure how you check that actually. How do you check that? That's the thing I should have checked. It's basically the second gen, I think, from what I remember. This is like 15 years old. Surely by now, I reckon. Yeah, it must be, because the one I'm using now is nearly like 9 years. This is my iPad now. And even that one's, because I've got the 13, the 12.9, but 13 basically in it. And this is nearly 9 years old. This is the one I use now. This bad boy. Yeah. Quality. Although, shambles Apple, yeah. I've got this keyboard for it and it stopped working after like so long. So that's just like a lot of money down the drain. Luckily it was a present, so it didn't actually cost me anything, but even in a way actually that's worse. But yeah, it's what's on my iPad. But this, I haven't turned it on for like 6 years. So this is stuck in like 2019 for now, because I've not put the internet on it yet and I've not updated it. I thought that'd be interesting. We can have a look. It'd be like nostalgia. And then I'll update it. I'll put the internet in afterwards. And then we'll see what's happening with it. We'll see what's happening then. And then also I thought, because this is like a time capsule in a way of what I was looking at before, especially ASMR wise, what I would have been watching back then. What I'd have been watching. Cause that's kind of interesting, right? It's kind of interesting. But yeah, I just thought a chill little video. Yeah, chill. That's the way we roll. That's the way we roll. That's the way we do this. So yeah, hopefully this video has found you well, like I was saying. And if you've got any suggestions for a future video, I've got quite a few I've got to work for in a minute, but I will get to you. If you do want to comment something, drop it down below, and I will endeavour to give it a go. Like I say, I'm not sure how quick or how well that will turn out, but I will do my best. And a lot of times in life, sometimes that best ain't good enough, but I will do it for you. So either way, it's worth a little shot, and it might turn out great. That's the other thing, innit? The other thing, you just never know. Never know. Anyway, let's get into this. Let's get into this. Wow. So here we go. Here is the iPad. So like I say, it's like, it thinks it's, whereas, so basically, like we'll show you, look at this one. So this is actually the date, today's date. That's me and my mum from when I had it, because she got it me for Christmas, yeah. 9 years ago this year. Anyway, look, 27th of July. Terrible picture, but I just thought it's funny because this is the picture I took on it when I first got it. So it's always been the screen saver. Anyway, 12 minutes past 8 on Sunday the 27th, yeah? That's the actual date. That's the actual date for reference. Whereas this thinks it's 18 minutes past 8 at night on Friday the 4th of October. And yeah, although I do like this, still got the actual button. I know the other one's got a button still, but it's not quite the same button. And it's got the rocker for, you can use it. I've programmed this for rotation, like. I don't think it was that bad to start with, was it? And then, I don't know, the buttons on this just seem a tiny bit more tangible. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Anyway, on the new one, you have to, you just have to press the button, innit? You just have to press the button, press the button, press the button. Whereas on this, so this is how it was organised, yeah. This is how it's organised. Shout out to City, yeah. City. That's my screensaver. I don't know why Netflix is up here. Netflix logo is still pretty similar, but it's different. Whereas this is a bit of a trip, yeah. Because let's bring it a bit closer. Look, some of these, like BT Sport's not even a thing now because it's TNT Sport. Here's a good reference point for just how far long ago it was. I don't even know why I was doing this as a video, thing, but I had the City team from back then. This is like 17, 18. Still got probably even before that actually. This is 16, 17 team. Because we got rid of Sanya. Well, not got rid of, but we sold Sanya. Backley Sanya, he plays at the Backley Shikolorov. Nolito. Yeah, it's definitely so. It must have been Pep's first season, 16, 17. Still had Navas as well. Crazy. So that just gives you an idea of when it was. Although, if we go to the calendar, it's saying today is like I say. So it's saying it's 2019. That's crazy. So that's literally like a time capsule right now. Although I had to look through the notes, there is no notes. No reminders or anything like that. There's quite a lot not on here, to be fair. We will go on YouTube, but not yet, because like I say, it's not got internet, so I don't know what'll happen. So yeah, we'll just have a quick look through what we've got on here. Safari, I don't know if that's still the same. We've got mail. We'll have a look at the mail because it did open, which I thought was interesting. Yeah. So little hack for you. Travel Zoo's quite interesting. I signed up to them, but you have to pay for it now, I think. Travel Zoo, and they give you like deals and stuff. Deals. And so we've got like an email here for FIFA 20 mate. Ultimate Team. Welcome to FIFA 20 Ultimate Team. Just give you a little snapshot. That's what's on there. And then some stuff on WordPress and PayPal. Because I was setting up some website stuff back in the day. But yeah, here's interesting, because I'll have the text on here. So look, £300 a person, trip to Iceland. That's pretty decent. See the Northern Lights. £120 for Prague. Wales £100, £200. Italian villa escape near Venice with flights. That's crazy. Although then look, you got the opposite. Look, 10-night Silver Sea Caribbean cruise, nearly £3,000 per person. That's crazy. That seems pretty good even now. Yeah, is that right? I don't know. But $1,500 for Peru, 11-night guided tour with flights, and he gets to see Machu Picchu. Some of these are interesting. Anyway, yeah, we'll have to do that. Something holiday related, yeah. Decent. I'll show you the music. Yeah, show you the music on here, because that's a throwback as well. Yeah, I didn't really plug this in back in the day on like my iPod. From the same, we could do an iPod video, I guess, but so the only thing I've got on here is free stuff like this: Michael Bublé, One Direction, and Duran Duran stuff. Oh, I was gonna say, come on. And then outside of that, it's bloody, which used to be the jam back. It was a big thing back in the day. Yeah, it's KSI songs. Yeah, KSI's Messi, Ronaldo. The Versus series they did with Randolph, and then the Heskey time thing, yeah. Funny. Good times. And I got No Love Not Afraid and Love the Way You Lie from Eminem, as well as Shout from Dizzy Rascal, yeah. Because you got shout out Dizzy Rascal, yeah. Maggie. He's doing content these days. And then outside of that, the only album I've got on here is Marshall Mathers LP2. Which, how old is that now? 2013. What the hell? How is that? How did that come out in 2013? That's crazy. It doesn't feel like it's even that old. Gotta get the deluxe because Beautiful Pain and Wicked Ways, yeah. Beautiful Pain. Of course not, that's cool. Beautiful Pain though and Wicked Ways. Two class songs. Two of his best on the album, in my opinion. Outside of that, we've just got a few things from, that's what I call music, from Pink. Shout out Pink, I've seen her live and that, and flying around to Wembley Stadium with this guy, yeah, shout out to Pink. And then just some other stuff from there, shout out to all the songs and stuff, yeah. Songs. We'll have a look at some videos, yeah, some videos, what's on here video-wise, nothing. I did pre-check some of this, so you got those music videos, then I've got TV programmes, you got the 11-12 cup final from City versus Stoke, highlights, yeah, the first time we won anything in my life anyway, so that was awesome, I remember it, yeah, and then the season when we won the league, that's mental, yeah, and then there's a free episode of SpongeBob on there, which came in handy here a day, you know, when you've not got back when this was, when I first had it, was sick. You know, we've got the classic Blue Moon Rising film here, also serial related. Back to the Future trilogy, which is funny because we just did, that was one of the films, it was the first film we did on the movie club, movie club. Then we've got the Longest Yard, classic film, Mean Machine, knockoff but Americanised. Now You See Me, I think that's one of the best films ever personally. They're just coming out with that new one as well. I love Magic, and so anything that they can do with incorporating in such a stylish way as they did in that, awesome. Oh yeah, and then those the Toy Story things were free, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember buying those. I'm pretty sure they was free. Let's have a look at the pictures. So let's have a look at. Oh, that was weird. Did you look? It flashed. Oh, I did. I don't know if it's the screen from the camera lens. I don't know. Anyway, let's have a look at the photos. So 19th of June. 19th of June. I assumed that was that year, so 2019. Just a screenshot of the thing, and then a screenshot of the thing. And here's what's kind of interesting here. So this is from 13th of July 2017. For some reason I screenshotted this ASMR darling, yeah, video. Oh, what's her name? I remember her as well. I forget her name though. I've not watched anything from her for a bit, but anyway, ASMR darling, yeah. It must be something to do with the comment. I don't know. Maybe it's because, I don't know. I can't think of why I would have screenshot this unless it was an accident. That could make sense too. Unless the only thing could be is to do with this guy saying, can I get... I kind of wish I know what the video was called. We could have a look, see if this guy got a load of likes in the end and see if he missed out on the chance to go on a date with her. My darling. That's funny. Anyway, then... I'm not sure what this is either. This is from Bittersweet Symphony, yeah? Classic. But I'm not sure what this list is. It's other songs, right? It's other songs, but I'm not sure what references. Obviously, I thought it was important that these songs should be screenshot from this comment. And then we've got... I'm not sure what this is from either. This is from 2017, March 2017. It's to do with making custom Yugos, yeah. Because if you go, I think it's because I was trying to get some of these awesome Dark Magician designs, especially this one. This one's so sick. I think I was trying to get those on a card, and I was trying to figure out how to make my own orcas. But I couldn't figure it out in the end because I'm stupid. Then I've got a load of pictures of just my video game collection. I don't know why. I don't know if I was planning on. And these go back to DDoS myself. DDoS. Oh, I'll pull up if you want. Yeah, pull up. It's all good. 2016. These 2016. pull up and I'll give you a relaxing massage. Then we've got, I think, this is from Assassin's Creed, I think, 2016 again. I'm pretty sure it's from Assassin's Creed. It's showing you where all the collectibles are. All the collectibles. I'm pretty sure I got them all. I'm still on the hunt for... This is a video from my this is from 2013, when my grandma... I won't show you because I don't know if I should show you my auntie, but my grandma got my auntie this TV because hers broke and it was like a nice little reaction. This is 2013. So that's, like I say, nice reaction, yeah. And I thought I'd best record it. The only thing I had to handle was this. There's not really any pictures I've taken on this if you look at the bottom. Just because I didn't really rate the camera on the iPad. Especially if you had a phone, like the phone was always better. And especially by the time this kind of time after 2013. And I think when I switched from iPhone to Samsung and the camera's just way better. Anyway, actually it might have been a bit later than that actually. I think it was like 2016. But anyway, that's a nice video, but I can't show you. Best to respect the privacy. Anyway, this is classic ASDF. 2013, 21st of May. 20 to 1. I baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavour? Oh, that's my cousin. Any other picture I've ever taken on this actually. Pie flavour. Classic. A little picture of my cousin, yeah, in the back of my car. Yo, so is that how long I've been driving? Or nah, that must not be me driving. So I don't know. Anyway, this is a picture of Rodney Trotter from Harry Falls and Horses. Unbelievably good series, yeah. If you've never watched it, Rodney Trotter, tapping on Rodney Trotter's face, yeah. Oh boy. Because basically it looks like my cousin. He pulls that face, yeah, and we call him Rodney. So this is from 2012. 2012, 2nd of April 2012. Anyway, it's funny because he just pulls that face, so I thought, I'll put this on my iPad so we can use it every time. Then we've got the Blue Moon City related. I thought that would have been for a screensaver. 15th of January 2012. Crazy. Little did I know what was going to be coming later that year when we won the league, yeah. Crazy. 29th of December 2011. Yeah, I like this design. Although I always wondered if it was done this way intentional. Like they've done they've got like this kind of like extra detailing. But it's kind of like they either did it intentionally on like 2 stars and then the third one hasn't got it and the wing, or they just got lazy or forgot about it. I'm not sure. Then they got this trippy. This is trippy. Yeah, check this out. I wonder if it'll work through camera. If you look at the centre of the circles, yeah, it should look like they're moving, but it's not. It's just a picture. Just cool, isn't it? So I had that as my screensaver for a bit. It's not my picture, so it says July 2006. I say that iPads aren't even a thing then, right? Anyway, little trip down my camera roll. A bit boring, to be honest, a bit boring. Like I said, I didn't really take pictures, so it's only screenshots, and I must have deleted. I must have had more screenshots on there, but I must have deleted them. Anyway, just got all the normal blah blah blah, photos, music, podcasts, FaceTime, messages. Oh, I was going to go in there, but you have to log in, and I can't remember the login. Camera, settings, clock, calendar, maps, notes, reminders, contacts, photo booth. Is it worth going in that? Just in case there's something funny in there? I don't think there will be though. Oh yeah, no, it saves it to you. I definitely had some of those, so I must have deleted those because I remember taking the pictures on it. Find iPhone, which is a link to anything, friends, tips, news, books, game center. And like I was saying, so I got the classic YouTube, Sky Go, which I don't think, is that even the way it works anymore that way? I'm not sure. BT Sport, like I say, not even a thing. I wonder if that'll update when I log it into TNT Sports, or if you actually have to download a new app. Sky Plus, Sky Sports, 2View, which I think is like original. I think that's like it's like a free view actually. There isn't anything illegal in there. It's just the main channel. It's the main television channels from Freeview. So Then we've got Solitaire. I showed you that lineup app as well already. I've shown you the lineup app already with the football on. I'm not sure it's going to load. I can't even. Oh, there we go, it's loading. I was going to say, how can you not load Solitaire? Surely it's super easy. Solitaire. Do we put the sound up so you can hear the sounds of the cards? Oh, that's crazy. It's so quiet. Later. If you want to add me online, that's my gamer tag, mate. Boldness one day. I don't really play that much. I'm currently trying to play. Although I might try and do some game videos, just FYI, just because it's a nice little tangent, yeah. I might try and do some game videos, just because I feel like that could be interesting. I'm currently trying to 100% Red Dead. I'm just trying to get all the. I'm basically there. I just got to do there's this bit near the end with a squirrel statue, and then I'm trying to catch what are those things, that the plumes from herons and stuff. I think that's all I've got left to do, and then I've done it. But finding these plumes is taking the mickey, mate. Taking the absolute Michael. How do you play this again? I forget. Oh yeah, you can put those up there. Oh yeah, the 6 goes on the 7, the 4 will go on the 5, the 3 goes there, 2 will go on. Boom, boom, boom. The king can move over there. King, that was nearly a mess up, but it worked out okay in the end, thank God. Ace, get rid of that 2, 6, 5, 10, 10. Oh, we need the jack. The 9, there was a 9, no. No, I've got a 9, 8, 7, 7. Oh, it's not the right one. I always usually just click this until it puts something on and then go from there. 3, 3, 3, 3, jack. Then we can move the 10, 8, 7. Nothing else yet, right? No, still nothing. Still nothing. Put the next king down now, I guess. Usually that's where I mess up, though. I put the king down and I shouldn't have. We need 9. Do we get rid of this one or the other one? Maybe that was the wrong one in the end, we'll never know. What's next? What's next? Oh, we get rid of that, so at least we can put, if we do find the next king, we can chuck it down. Oh yeah, then we get rid of that. 10. Now we're getting a bit stuck. We should start getting rid of some of these, is what you have to do in it next. 5, 9, there we go. 8, there we go, boom. Check. Now we just need to hopefully get rid of everything. How crazy is, I might as well finish it myself now. Boom. That's pretty good. We did it. 3 minutes 29. That's decent too. Right. Did pretty decent in that, didn't I? Oh, that's a nice animation. That's a nice animation. 161 moves. I feel like that's pretty decent. I've not played this for a while. So yeah, that's pretty decent. Look, 104 to 161. It used to take me ages on some of those. Nice. Didn't show myself up. Anyway, then we've got the bank app, Co-op Bank, Outlook, Dropbox. Which is funny because in here is all my stuff from when I was trying to complete college and stuff. Yes, that's interesting. But I can't open any of it because not online. Outlook, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Gmail, Docs, and Notability. Anyway, So we've got to this point. I'm gonna basically go to settings, and add the internet, and then I'll start updating stuff, I assume, but I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, and then we'll have a look at YouTube and stuff, and see what was the last previously watched stuff and stuff like that, and see what it's like. Yeah, it could be a bit interesting indeed. I've done that now. The only other thing I meant to do was, because I did go on Safari and one of the pages was open, but it was a page after I tidied up a little, just because, you don't want to see everything that I had open. Wink, nudge, but just for transparency. So I closed those apps, but I did have some. I did have one other page open, and that was a Yu-Gi-Oh one, yeah, from Amazon, and it had the Master Collection, £120, and I'm like, that's not bad, I probably thought that was expensive back then, like 6 years ago. But try finding one of those now, like, I've seen some sealed ones, and like £800 on eBay. So it probably would have been a decent investment. But yeah, like I say, we've got the thing on now, but they've not started updating yet, which is interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay, we'll go on Safari. Boom. Although that's made it slower, so it's not doing anything now. There we go. So this is the Amazon page, isn't it, about, which was cool. I thought that was interesting when it loaded. I can't show you now because it's loading again, but it loaded and actually had some of the images and all looked the same, which I thought was cool. It has reloaded exactly the same stuff, I think. Sorry about that, throat clearance. Here we go, look, Master Collection, £126, which, like I say, definitely isn't the case. If I click on that, £145, blah blah. Let's click on it, on the first one. I was going to say, sorry, the web address you intended is not functioning. Like I say, it's not a thing anymore, not a thing at all. So yeah, the only other things I had is Sept, I guess. I must have just watched Logan, because I searched Logan Westchester, which I don't really remember much about, apart from, what is it? Oh yeah, so I think it's where Professor Xavier, is that right? Professor Xavier has a seizure salad, and I think he kills a lot of people or something crazy like that. I can't remember. Then I was looking at Shonen Jump. I must have been looking for an exclusive Yu-Gi-Oh of some kind from Shonen Jump. Get rid of that. Then I was looking at the 2017 Yu-Gi-Oh wiki, which must have been that year, I guess, maybe, because it's based on what's coming out. So yeah, that's crazy as well, isn't it? What's that? 8 years ago, mental. Then we've got live football on TV, which is a great website if you want to keep up to date with whatever football's on telly. I think they might have other things too. It makes sense if they've made a football one to have other sports. So if you have other sports, like today, the England women are playing Spain in the final of the Euros. So come on, the Lionesses, yeah, 5 o'clock. That's alright. That's decent. 5 o'clock kickoff. I was wondering what time the kickoff was. I wasn't sure if it was 8 o'clock or 5 o'clock. So 5 o'clock works better for me personally. I can watch it a bit easier then. But yeah, shout out to them. Yeah, hopefully they go on and win it back to back. Yeah, back to back. But yeah, if you want to know what's on, look, boom, it gives you all the games, basically everything, including what channel, what it is. So if you like football, you're like, I could do with a football fix. Boom, this is quality. This website. Then I've got the Blue Moon Forum, yeah, the best place for city related news. 2017, yeah. on the It's Quiet thread, the classic transfer thread every summer that we have on the forum. Who is this about? Let's have a look. I think that'll be interesting. Oh, that's crazy. Like, this is before we even started. If you even know, if you're involved in, if you are invested in football, is what I'm trying to say. Invested. Yeah. This is before we'd even signed Edison. It's crazy because we wanted Fabinho that summer. But I think that's the summer he went to Liverpool. So this is this guy's wish list for that summer. Yeah, Edison, a centre back, Kyle Walker, Fabinho, Sanchez, and Mbappe. Imagine, that's crazy. Everyone plays Football Manager on this thread. These threads are every summer. Yeah, it was mad. I was actually super pumped for some of these. We actually was close to both of these, Sanchez and Fabinho, but they went other teams, Liverpool and United, for whatever reasons. There's no point being this Saturday for about stuff. But yeah, that one, I don't know how true it was at the time, but I'm pretty, from what I remember, it was pretty. Doesn't matter about it, you think the email, it's my mum's email, because this is the one I had, it was back then, yeah. What was I saying? I think we was actually seriously interested in Neymar based on the people that I know that talk about, that talk the talk, yeah. Anyway, let's see if we can get on actual YouTube and we'll have a look at what was the last ASMR video that I watched. Oh, that's why it wants my thing, isn't it? The password. Well, that's probably why, because I need to go on the App Store and update the password. Yeah, so I'll put that in and then hopefully it'll update and stuff. Yeah, I'm just struggling to get it to actually load. It keeps going off, so I don't know if it needs updating or what. It's a bit slow though. It's a bit struggling. So we'll see. Yeah, I just realised as I was waiting for this, is by the time this video comes out, and definitely by the time you've watched it, we'll know for sure if the women of the lovely ladies of the Lionesses have found a way to back and win the Euros. So that's interesting, isn't it? It's those kind of things you don't really think about, innit, when you're doing this kind of thing, when you're talking, because you're talking about the future, but it's not that far in the future, innit, especially that kind of thing. But anyway, like I say, hopefully we'll get back in, we'll figure a way to get in rather, but like I say, it's struggling right now. I can only assume it's an update thing, but there's no update for YouTube on the App Store, unless, like I was saying with Sky and BT. We'll see if it'll actually allow BT, I doubt it. With those, I wonder if it's a case of they've got a new app, so maybe YouTube have got a new app. But yeah, a bit interesting. Oh yeah, so that's interesting. Can't get all the data. So yeah, if we can figure it out, we'll come back. But that's just a jump, a leap. So for you, it doesn't really matter too much, but it'd be interesting, wouldn't it, to have a little check it out, see what other ASMR content I was consuming, especially, and other YouTube content. Because it's like a time capsule at this point. So turns out, so I thought, it's not working. I couldn't really figure out what was happening, so I thought we'll just delete it and reinstall it here. But when I did that, I deleted it and then went to reinstall it, and it is mad slow, so it is what it is. But I find this kind of crazy personally. Don't know what your opinion is when I show you, but I thought, yeah, so boom, we'll whack it in, download it again. Once it's connected, it's not too bad, but it's there as YouTube. YouTube is not compatible with this iPad. What the hell? That's crazy. So that's why it wasn't working. Because I think it was trying to check it was doing the normal things, like on some other apps where I was clicking on it, and it was saying I can't use it because you need to update it. That's crazy though. Imagine if you were still using this iPad because it's your favourite thing or whatever. Unable to purchase. That's crazy. yeah, imagine if you were still using one of these classic iPads, even got the thing on the back still. Like I say, it's the one after. So the first one came out, it's quite thick, and this is like the first time they made one that was slimmer. Because I actually still love this, ergonomically speaking, like the form fitting in the hand is still so nice. Still so nice. Still so nice. Which is mental. This, like I say, this must be. It's at least nearly 15 years old, like I was saying. Just because there's some stuff on here from 2011, so. At least 2011, if not just before. Maybe 2010, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's crazy. Imagine if you just one day, boom, using your iPad, loving it, because this is a classic piece that you've got, and then all of a sudden, they say, you know, computer says no, yeah, because we don't want to. That's crazy, that just seems wrong to me. You can still use the browser version, but the fact that the app just doesn't work anymore, that seems somewhat ludicrous to me personally. But they're in charge and they can do what they want, it's their company, but it seems crazy. It kind of ruined the main hope that I had for this video, but we've still got to, you know, some decent sounds, and, you know, if you just want something that's a bit chill, bit interesting, there was some kind of interesting little snippets of time captured in there, but like I say, I'm pretty sure that because I reckon I might have had a different account on this iPad, so some of what would have been there would have been interesting, just because there would have been some hidden gems I've forgotten about, especially video wise, ASMR video wise. Look at that, I forgot about that, the lovely lady in that, the little bottom of ASMR Darling's screenshot. She used to make some nice relaxing videos as well, but I don't know. Anyway, hopefully this video's still been enjoyable, yeah. Hopefully, and you've enjoyed the sounds of the iPad and me chatting absolute schmack. Macca. And if you have, that's awesome. Don't forget the rocker, yeah. Don't forget the rocker, because we rock and roll all night. Yeah, hopefully that still meant this video was decent for you. Yeah, like I say, if you've got a suggestion, all you gotta do in that comments section down below, drop it, and I'll give it a go, yeah. And without further ado, I'll bring to you and say, hopefully that you have a great day, have a great day. Like I say, come on, little lionesses, yeah. Bring it home for a second time, yeah. Bring it home, two in a row, back to back. I wonder if that'd be interesting. I think it probably has, because especially it's similar to the men's game actually, because Uruguay won it like a few times, didn't they, straight away, the World Cup aspect. I mean, there's that weird, like, at the start of stuff like that going professional, there's a really early opportunity for people to have a massive golfing class. So I think so there could be a good chance. Basically, what I'm saying is somebody maybe have done it when they first started doing this competition. So, but otherwise that'd be interesting, an awesome little factoid, wouldn't it? If the women would have, the lionesses were the first team. I keep saying women, but I mean lionesses, isn't it? Just because it's just easier to differentiate what I'm on about. Like the lionesses, they might be the first to do it back to back, but like I say, there's a good chance that maybe that's not the case, especially with the way international football was back in the day. Like I say, Uruguay won it like a few times, and then Brazil took over for a bit, didn't they, with Pele in there, yeah. But yeah, come on the lionesses, hopefully they'll get that win, yeah, and if not, you know, it's what it is. Like with these videos, it's either a bit good or it's a bit not good, but either way, will still hopefully means that you'll have a great day. Remember, you can only control what you can control. That's the things you got to focus on. Stuff out of your control, don't worry about it. That's none of your concern, because you can't do nothing about it. So don't worry about it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, have a great day. Cheers, all the best. God bless. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.